I love Tuesdays in Vegas, because Tuesdays in Vegas is when I do the filming. We film at the Peppermill every Tuesday from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock on this beautiful red sofa. And of course, my producer always says to me, "Ninon, please ask everybody to subscribe." So here we go. Don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe Vegas Live with Ninon, because the more people we have subscribing, the more we get up there and more that happens. Isn't that not right, Keith?
That's
you know
right.
Keith Kramer, he's always on my show. And he's always got something going. Now, he has a surprise. And I said to him, well, we're not going to talk about the surprise unless I'm involved in it.
That's right.
So now you're got a bit of a point here, because now you've got to make me involved in it.
That's right.
Absolutely. How are you, Keith?
I am doing great, thank you.
You've been doing wonderful. I mean, you're doing a lot of work out there. He's a newcomer. He's a new actor.
Yeah, just barely 2 years into the business now, and since I was on last, I've done several commercials with Ridge Productions, and also got to be a stand-in for one of the major talents here.
What, like Penn Teller or something? What was that?
Yes, for the Penn Teller show, I was the stand-in for Teller, and it gave me a chance to actually learn a little bit more about lighting
behind the scenes and what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do they do? And you had to stand in. Was that because they always have a stand-in?
Well, what a lot of people don't realize is there's a lot that goes into a show to make sure that the money that you're spending to go see them is spent worthwhile. And that's where I come in. I go in to sit in the lighting and make sure that the lighting's correct, the sound is correct, everything like that, so that by the time they get to their show, everything is perfect.
So that was another learning experience for you, because you'd really never done that before.
No, had never done it before, and I'm like, I've always tried to do different things because I want to learn the entire business and appreciate what everybody else does.
And also understand it. Like if you're called back to do that again, guess what? You know exactly what to do, how to do it, and everything else.
Yeah, this production company has worked with me on several different occasions. They love what I do. I keep it professional and get the job done.
Yeah, it's funny. He was doing a talking thing. You were up doing a motivational speech the other day at Bruce Merrin's Celebrity Speakers Entertainment.
Yes.
And you were up there and you were talking about things. And I asked you a question of, how do you memorize the line? I was always very bad when I was an actor. I still am an actor, but memorizing the lines. And you have a way of doing that. What's the secret? We all want to know it.
Well, everybody has a different technique that works best for them, but what works for me is I try to convince myself that it is something that had actually happened to me. So I will read through the entire script and get a feel for how the conversation went and fit my mind into it as something that actually happened to me. By doing that, I can remember my lines as well as my fellow actors'
So you put
lines.
yourself actually into the part, which is actually, that is the secret of acting. You have to put yourself into the part.
It really is. If you can't believe that you're that character yourself, how do you expect your audience to believe that you're that character?
So you have to. That's pretty hard to do, especially if it's a character you're not used to and you don't understand, you don't know.
Exactly.
That can be rather hard.
Yeah, my film where I was an addict, I was given the script at 10 o'clock at night, and I had to be on set by noon the next day. They sent me the script and I had it memorized.
Instead of taking all these drugs.
yeah, lots of coffee, lots of coffee that night.
Hype you up.
Yeah, I was up till about 3 o'clock in the morning studying the lines, got the lines down, and from there I went in to watch different films to get the character down, because I was playing a New York City nightclub owner, so I need to get the New York accent down, and then also get the attitude of New York City. And by the time I showed up to the set, the producer was just laughing. He says, I'm from New York, and
you played the part, you did it, you nailed it. So that's really the secret of nailing the part, because if you're playing that part, pretending to play that part, you actually are that part in the movie. That's what people see.
Yeah, I actually had to tell a lot of my friends, that I was around. I said, if you see my attitude different, that's not me. This is my character, and I'm trying to stay in character while I'm on film, because I don't want to lose that character.
No. When you're out there acting, who do you perceive yourself as when you're called up for different parts? Who do you think you are in the best way of performing out there? What do you see yourself as?
As far as
parts and characters.
For me, I'm more the serious play by the rules, which reminds me of a film, TV series I'm going to be working on now. It's called Grip the Series.
Okay.
I play a Texas district attorney.
Okay.
And he plays by the rules. He has a zero tolerance attitude, But
how unusual.
Yeah.
Playing by the rules.
yeah, play by the rules. There's no tolerance, but he does have a secret demon that is to be revealed
That
in the
comes
series.
out. That comes out.
Yes.
Is it episodes or is it just a series?
These are going to be episodes. I come in episode 3.
Episode 3, and then you go all the way to the end.
Yes.
What is it, 13 or however long they have them?
That's what we're going to be discussing once I leave the show here today. I'm going to go to a
You're
table
going over
read and get all the
finding-
details and all that.
And when does that start?
We're supposed to be starting this next week here.
Really? Oh, how exciting!
Yeah,
So
it's
you
going to be
must
a lot of
awfully
fun.
excited.
So yeah, check it out. It's at www.griptheseries.com. GRIP theseries.com.
Fabulous. Now you said you and Steve, my producer, got a secret going, and I want to know what this secret is and
Yes.
what's going on. And
Well,
let's see what's happening out
we've
there.
been actually working with Sasha Belletti.
Okay.
She's an actress model here in town.
She was on the
getting
show?
together. Yes, she was on the show, and she needed a portfolio put together for her modeling. And so that's
Okay.
where Durand Gentilla, you know of him,
Yes.
and Stephen and I came together. I came in as the creative director, and we started to put together a video reel with behind the scenes of what it takes from the time that actress or model wakes up and heads to the set to getting into costume. How do we come
That
up
could
with
be
the
very
ideas and things like
exciting,
that?
you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody
that's
wants
when
to
we
see
get up
how
in
it
the
works.
morning and sort of, we have to collect ourselves first of all,
Yes.
and then I guess get into the part like you were just talking about, how you get into the part.
Exactly.
So because acting and modeling and everything out there isn't just getting up and going on set. It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of background put into all that.
Exactly. There's so much that goes into it. You have to make sure all the lighting's there. You have to be very well prepared. It's almost like you have a schedule put together on how that day is going to go. What scenes do you want to do? How do you want that scene to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all up to you. It's less like a producer, a director. If you have your own company, you have to know all this stuff. Otherwise, you're out there on a limb.
Exactly. It's like they say, if you have a goal, you have to have a plan. The plan is what implements everything into place.
Yes. And then business-wise, we have to all be, like my first interview was the young kid, Red, and he was talking about, I'm a businessman. And I'm like, okay, you're only 8 years old, you're a businessman. You have to be in business.
Yes, you really do. Like anything else, just being a model or being an actor or things like that, it is a business, and that's where a lot of them fail to realize is that this is not just all fun and games. It is a business. You need to create a brand for yourself. How do you want to brand yourself,
Yes.
and what do you want your image to portray?
And you don't have to you can't keep changing. You've got to keep it at one. Well, Keith, you've been amazing. If anybody wants to book you, how can they reach you?
They can actually reach me through Facebook, Keith Kramer, or they can go on to Instagram, which is keith.kramer.bethebestU. I have an actual link where they can click to email me. And if you go on to text messaging, you can actually text Keith Kramer as one word, all lowercase, to 40691. That will send you a link. That will send you all my IMDb, my social media, and contact information.
That sounds pretty cool. I'm going to get that myself.
It's an awesome app.
Yeah, I'm going to get that. You put your name in and then you have to get a number.
Yes.
I've got to get the number. That's the
That's
whole
right.
thing.
That's
the
right.
whole thing. Get the number. Thank you, Keith, so much.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
wonderful. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with NINON.